You did. We're here to bench. Okay, okay. We're here at a very auspicious occasion. The reason that it's an auspicious occasion is because it's not, I know it's the Christmas season. I won't sing any of the songs that but no, people say that Jesus is the hope of the world, okay? But every child brings hope into the world. Just having a child is an instantaneous and psychological event where we just say, oh, we want that child to grow in a peaceful world. We want that child to grow strong and beautiful and wise and loving. We want that child to live in a family that cares and is tender. All of these things are things that we want when a child appears on the scene. And it doesn't make any difference if it's a boy child, a girl child, a Jewish child, a not Jewish child. It's so with every child in the entire world. We want them to live in a better world, a world that we've made more peaceful, more loving, more prosperous, more everything that's positive that we can think of. And that's, and by the way, if you were watching the Tribune articles about children in these abused social work schools and things like this, this is a tragedy because they're growing up to have no hope and no future. And that's a tragedy because some of us grew up to have a hope and a future. Okay, we're a little past our prime, but we're still in that field. So kidding aside, no, we want people to have a future that's hopeful, and that's a discussion about politics and about religion and about everything that we know of. Even in the insurance business, that's what it's about. So you see, no, financially, economically, thoughtfully, everything is about somebody having it better down the pike, okay? And that we've made it better for them. And so when we find a family that's loving, we're thrilled. We're really thrilled. And that's why we're here. All of us, you too, all of us is thrilled to come together to celebrate that because it makes us feel, that's right, forget about war, forget about antagonism, forget about all those things that are negative. We're here because it's positive, and we're going to make it positive for this nameless child that we're about to welcome into the clan. So that's what's good. And so I will whip out my $4.95 glasses. And,
he's in rare form.
Shir Hamalot. The word Shir Hamalot, the Song of Ascents, means we're going up to the temple. Shir Hamalot. We're ascending to this sacred place. Shir Hamalot. Ashrei Kol Yirei Adonai. Happy are those who fear, all those who fear the Lord. Haholech bidrachav, who walk in his ways. Yagia kapecha ki tochal. May you labor and have enough to eat. Ashrecha v'tov lach. Happy should you be, and good for you. Ishtecha kegefen poria b'yachate beitecha. Your wife is like a fruitful vine at the foot of your house. Banecha k'shtilei zeitim saviv shulchanecha. Your children are like olive branches around about your table. Hinei ki chen yevarech gever yirei Adonai. Behold, it is good. May the Lord, those who fear the Lord, bless you. Yivarechecha Adonai mitzion. May the Lord bless you out of Zion. Urei betuv Yerushalayim. And may you see all the goodness that Jerusalem holds forth. Kol yamei chayecha, all the days of your life. And it became a popular song. Urei banim levanecha, shalom al Yisrael. That's the end of the psalm. And you should see children to your children's children, peace unto Israel. It's a hope that we have. Children to our children's children. I am very fortunate because I'm going to be their in-law, because my great-grandson is 5.5 months old, and we've already made the agreement.
It's a shira.
So we want to welcome this wonderful child into the midst of this assemblage. And we want Dan and Marnie, who are the Fatrin and Vater, the godparents, to come in. Your voice is heard. Okay. She is. Miss America. And we say, Baruch haba b'shem Adonai. Blessed be you who come in the name of the Lord. Why don't you give me to it? Thank you, Margie. Thank you, Dan. Okay, come over here. We have a place of honor for this wonderful community.
Thank you. There we go.
Lay her down.
Yes. Yusha Berach Avotenu Avraham Yitzchak v'Yakov Hu Yavarech Et HaIsha HaYoledet Jennifer, the Et of Ba'ala, the Et Bita HaNodala, the Mazal Tov, La'orech Yamim v'Shanim, v'Nikra Shma b'Yisrael. Okay. Nikra Shma b'Yisrael. Simcha bat Yehoshua v'Chana. Okay, Simcha bat Yehoshua v'Chana. Okay. V'yisku aviha ve'ima legadla leTorah lechupa ulema'asim tovim v'nomar Amen. Thou who did bless our fathers Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and our mothers Sarah, Rebekah, Rachel, and Leah, we ask thy blessing upon this woman who just gave birth to this child, and to her husband, with mazal tov, with good luck, la'orech yamim v'shanim, for length of days and years, v'nikra shma b'Yisrael, simcha bat Yehoshua v'Chana. Okay, yisku aviha ve'ima, may her father and mother merit to raise her LaTorah, LaChuppah, to a marriage worthy of thy blessing, and LaMa'asim Tovim, and to do a life filled with good deeds, the Nomar Amen. And now tell us all about her name. Jessica.
Okay. All right. So her given name is Margot Jillian, and we chose the name Margot for her on the condition that she was born a rascal. She was most certainly born a rascal, a little firecracker with character, as you'll all see, hence the name Margot. Her middle name, Jillian, though, was very special, begins with a G rather than a J, to honor her her great-grandmother Gladys, who passed last March. And it's a special story because at Gladys's funeral, I spoke about the legacy of women in our family, generation to generation, not knowing at the time that I was actually pregnant with this lovely little lady.
Don't use your fingers.
Yeah, so here she is, and so she bears the G in honor of Gladys. And her Hebrew name, Simcha, is in honor of her other great-grandmother, my father's mother, Sima El-Kayam. And so she bears the name of both of her maternal grandmothers to carry this legacy forward into the future.
And Simcha means joyous. Okay, a joyous occasion. Okay, but Simcha means everything that's joyous. Fair warning, though, because in the book of Isaiah, it says, Sa'ar Gidul Banim. There's a pain in raising children. Children are a challenge. The fellow, he wasn't a fellow, he was a great psychiatrist, his name was Dr. Theodore Dreikers. He wrote a book called Children the Challenge. And every child, I want you to know, is a challenge.